Hello all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, today's topic will be that we will be discussing about a AI QR code generator. So recently I have updated the post in Instagram and also in LinkedIn that I have generated some different AI QR codes, and if you see my YouTube video thumbnail also you'll get to know the QR codes how I have generated. So based on that I got many comments and many messages that how to create it, and we are from non-technical background, can we also create a QR codes like this? So guys, in this particular video I'll be showing you all how you can create a AI QR codes like how I have shown in my thumbnail, and you can see one for your reference here also. So I'll be showing you all that, and this video is for both technical and non-technical people also. First I'll run the code and I'll show you all. If you do have no knowledge also, no problem, I'll show you all the steps to run it. If you don't know the Python or else the Hugginface library, it's fine, I'll show you all the steps to run it. If just follow the steps, you can easily run the code and you can generate the QR code. That's all. If you have no idea of coding also, it's not an issue. After that we'll discuss the code in detail for technical people. So guys, now let's not waste our time, let's dive into the computer screen and discuss more about it. Before that, if you have not subscribed the channel, do subscribe the channel and on the bell notification. Now let's dive into the computer screen. So guys, this is the code which I have written for QR code generator. So you can see here the code and everything whatever I have used to run. So you can see here this image I have created. You might have seen this in thumbnail or else you might have seen some different images also. So we'll discuss this code in detail. Before that, I have told that this particular video is for both technical and non-technical people. Those who all want to learn how the back-end implementation of this QR code is going on, how to write the code or else the existing code which I have, I'll be explaining this in detail, how to use it. So I'll be explaining this for the technical people. For non-technical people, Hugging Face is having a website, okay? So just go to any Chrome browser or else any browser of your choice and search for Hugging Face QR code generator. So immediately you will get this first website link only. Open this. And here give any website link of your choice. So this is a QR code generator, okay? So here let us take an example like this one only we'll be taking. Nothing fancy, this is an example and the prompt they have selected. So I'll just take this. And immediately you can see here, this is the website URL link. Whatever content you want to be displayed when you scan this QR code, and prompt written, so that with the prompt only these images will be coming. And strength and everything. So normally the non-technical people does not require this that much. They want the QR code to be fancy and it's done. If you want something else to be here, like you want some other desert kind of thing, like any food to be there, or else any deserts location, or else any winter locations, or any images like you have and you want that to be there, you can even upload the QR code image here also. If you don't want to upload the link, it's of your choice if you don't have the link. Or else you can write a prompt here. Everything depends on the prompt how you are going to write. Like a hungry man looking at you with a gun. It's a bit like, I'm just giving you all an example. If you write like this, try out something new, type here different prompts. With the prompts it will be generating different QRs. For example, like I have already written here a prompt. Let us just copy the prompt once. So these are some prompts which I have written. The prompt plays a key role. So you can see here, I have written some prompts here. You can have a look on those prompts. These are normally which I have written. If you want some high level prompts like detailed prompts, you can ask directly to ChatGPT to give a prompt related to that particular expected image, what you are expecting. Like if you want a nature view image, what and all you want to be like in that, like which plants to be, bamboo plant or else a coconut tree. Whichever you want, you can write based on that. It's definitely going to provide you a proper prompt, and based on the prompt you can expect a proper result. So guys, that's all. For non-technical people, how you can generate it's done, how you can generate a QR code. Now for technical people, I'll show you all the back-end implementation and how it's going to work when it comes to this QR code. Okay, so this particular code is reference from Hugging Face only. So we'll be using this and we'll be generating a proper QR codes, and you can say a way better QR codes than the expected one. Let's try to generate it out. For that, what we'll be doing, first let us See, you can see a first step will be here to click on this three dots. When you open the collab, this particular collab link, whatever I'm explaining the code, right? The link will be in this video description. You can have a look on that and click open. When you open that, you will get a option like this, right? This interface you will be getting. Here, go to this arrow mark here, additional connection options. Click on this. Click on the second option, which is change runtime type. So change runtime type from CPU to GPU, T4 GPU. You will be having this option. It's for free. Just select this and click on save. That's all. I have already connected with it. You can see it's connected. Now our task is, let's start working with the code now. So once you are done with that, your first step is done. Now click on this, run this particular cell now. So this is a library. Qrcode is a library. Using that library, we will be working. Our first step is to generate a QR code. Then we will see how we can use it to convert to AI. So pip install Qrcode is a command using which you can install the Qrcode library. So this is installed. The code has been run successfully. Our next target here, so I have written a function. So import the QR code, and from PIL import image. Normally PIL will be automatically available. You don't need to install it. So if you get any issues, you will get the options how you can install it. So then I have written a function here, generate QR code content. QR is equals to the version which QR I want it, and the box size, how much should be the box size, and the border of that particular QR code I have given that, and the color black and white. Here you can give red, blue or anything. That time this will be in other color, blue, red or whichever color you are going to give it. But normal QR code, this is enough, so I am giving this. And offset, we are setting the offset is equals to 18:16. So this all whatever it's there in this offset I am setting for 18:16. Then what is the minimum width and height of that particular QR code? So that I am giving here 256 into 256 and offset. And if the width of that particular QR code is more than 1024, I am telling it raise the exception that QR code size exceeded. So this is the exception code. And we are running this particular function. Run this function, and this function will be running in a second. So after that, use the same function. So this is the function, right? Generate QR code, and inside this we'll be providing it a URL here. So this is my YouTube channel link URL. So we'll be generating with the help of this only. Those who have not subscribed the channel, do subscribe the channel and on the bell notification. So for this interesting content like this. So let's run this. Now when you run this, immediately it will generate a QR code for me like this. If you scan it, you can even scan and see, you will get my channel link. So this is a normal way how we can generate a normal simple QR code using Python. So guys, now let us continue to generate AI QR code. So our QR code is done. Before that, what we have to do, this QR code what we have generated, right? We have to save this, save the image as, I'll give it a name, QR code YT. I just given it like this. Okay, this is my name for this particular QR code to get saved. Now when we are creating it with AI, these are some requirements which are required to be installed, like how we have installed the QR code library, right? Like that we have to install diffusers, transformers and accelerate, and then torch and xformers. These are some of the libraries, and these are some of the NLP libraries also we can say, and computer vision libraries which we normally use in our data science field to create and to work with various data sets. So our target is to install this. Let's run this. Now it's going to install all those. You can see the requirement, it is saying that it's already satisfied because I have already run this. So it's already satisfied. If it's not available in your system, it will be installing that, don't worry. And these all are the libraries, right? Whichever you are seeing, these all are from Hugginface only. So using this particular libraries only, this particular website which you are seeing, right? Hugginface AI QR code generator. So this particular website is running based on that particular libraries only. With these libraries only, they have created it. Our next step is to import all this from URL lib dot phrase. We are importing URL encode. We have to encode the URL, right? So we are importing it. And from requests, we are importing the URL open. When we encode it, we have to even open it, right? So for that, these commands. And we are importing the torch from PIL import image, how we normally imported the first, the same we are importing it. And now from diffusers, we have installed diffusers, right? So from diffusers, we are importing stable diffusion control net image to image pipeline. Why we are importing image to image pipeline? Because there are many other different models also, like this we can say this is a model, stable diffusion control net model. So there are different models like text to image model, image to text model. So like what text to image model will do, whatever text we are giving, it will convert it to image. When image to text, it will convert the image, whatever image is there, object or image in that, whatever it is going to detect, that one it will extract the text from that particular image. But when it comes to image pipeline model, right? So we already have a QR code image, right? We are converting that image into AI image. So image to image. And control net model we are taking, and DDIM scheduler. We are taking all these models. And from diffuser.utils import load image. We are running this. Load image is a library. Using this only we will be importing all the images which we require now. Now that is done. Now we'll write control net is our variable, and inside this we are writing control net model dot pre-trained. From this particular control net model dot pre-trained, I want this particular model to be imported, V1P -HD15. This is a QR code control net model which Hugginface has released. You can see here they have mentioned here also. So the model on which this particular website is working of Hugginface is on this particular model only, control net QR code V1P SD15. So the same we are also using. Okay, you are getting my point. So already it's trained on billions of parameters, so we are just importing this model now. Okay, so now let's run this code. Yeah, it's run successfully. Now, so from pipe, this is our variable. So from this, from stablenet.controlnet image to image pipeline, we are importing the pre-trained model. So run AML stable diffusion V15. So whatever this model is having, right, pre-trained models, those all models we are storing in a pipe variable. So in this, that particular models are available. So let us run this. Now it's installing all those, you can see. Let's wait for it to get installed. So guys, before we continue further, I have an announcement for you all. If you have any issues related to career guidance, or if you want to make transition, or if you have any questions related to data science, how you can do it. So guys, then you can directly write your questions below in the comment section. I'll definitely check those questions, and if it's a easy one, I'll reply you all. And if it's useful to others also, if I answer those questions, then I'll definitely create video based on those questions. So whatever questions you have, you can directly ask me below this particular video, or any other video you can comment. So pipe.enable X transformers. So we have to enable, right, X transformers memory efficiency. So we have to enable it, memory efficiency, attention, and other schedulers and everything. We have to enable it so that it does not create any errors while we are generating the QR code. So for that we have to run this particular one code. Now here from resize.conditionNet, this is our function which we are writing. We are saying here simple that the image should be converted to RGB. So our image is just simple black and white. So BW, right, black and white. So we want that image to be converted into RGB. It can use RGB colors, and it should create a AI based image. And we are mentioning it that it does not exceed the size of 768. So it should not exceed that. If it exceeds that, it will throw error. So we are resampling it. So to resize that, we are writing this particular function. So let's run it. Now here comes our next step. So guys, and here I have already updated some images, but let me just delete them, and again let's import the latest images which I was having. If you click on this file symbol, right, you can see here whatever you will be uploading here, datasets or images, whatever you will upload here, that you can use in this runtime. You cannot directly use from your system. You have to upload here. So click on upload here. And now latest, now what we have installed, we have downloaded, right? QR code yt.png. This is our QR code which we have downloaded right now, which we have created and we have downloaded. So let's copy the path of it and we have to read. So guys, for your better visualization, right, I'm just offing my camera. Let's continue further. Click on copy path and now you have to replace it. I have already replaced it. So you have to replace it here. Once it's done, right, then you can see here, we have to run this. Now here you can see initial image. Initial image can be anything. So initial image can be of your choice, anything. For example, this image, whatever you are updating in initial image, right? So based on that, your QR code depends. Based on that and prompt, your QR code depends. So let me just search for example, nature image. I'll just search for a random nature images. I want to generate a QR code based on nature, not something else. So if you can see here, these all the images are beautiful. You can select any images out from here. Like, let me take this image. This is looking a bit attractive. Click on download. So now what I'll do, I'll click on save as. Now it's saving as a JPG image. So this image is done, but this image you can see, this is, I don't feel that this is 768 into 768. If the image is not in proper size, there is a chance that we get an error. So that what we can do, below this particular initial image code only, you can see here there is a website, resize image website, which I am updating. If I just click on follow this link, immediately we'll get it here. So click on choose the file and upload that image which you have just downloaded. So this is our image. So in this what we'll do, we'll go to our this one, we'll try to reduce the image. So if you see here, from here the image, if you take it out, okay, so the image height, width is fine, but the height is not proper, so it will definitely throw the error. We cannot use this image. So if it is more, we can do something, but if it is less than the expected size, then we cannot do anything. So let us search for some other random image out here. Let's take some proper portrait image so that we can work better. Let's take this image only, which is, but this is having more greenery. Let's take this image, or else I guess this image is going to be big. No, this image is not useful to us. So let's again search. I'll just change it to 764 into 760, sorry, 768 into 768. Now let us simply take any image out from here. We'll take this one only. Let's click on download. So you can see here, this image is more than the expected size. Save the image as, and let's see 15505 JPG. So this is the name of the image which we are going to use. So let me choose it again in the website and let me upload it. So now you can see here, it's more than the expected size. Now what we are going to do, we have to reduce it to 712 or anything, but it should not exceed the expected size. Resize the image, or else let us resize the image to, yeah, let us manually resize only, it will be better. Let's making 714. Width also should be 714. Yeah, 714. So now from this, select any portion of the image. It's not like you want the entire image. It's okay. You can select any one portion out here. So I'll just take this. It's covering the entire tree. Let's take this. Here there are many colors. Okay. So let's take this image. download. So only this much it's going to download. Okay, download. So it's downloaded now. Now our next task will be here to upload it again. Go to the file icon and now upload the image which we have used. I'm uploading it. So now what you're going to do, just copy the path of that particular image which we have updated and paste it here. So select it here and here you have to paste it in the initial image. You can update anything. Okay. So now this is done, right? Now what we are going to do, we have to run this particular initial image one. So it will be taking some colors and sources from this initial image only. And we have mentioned here the size should not exceed 768 for anything. Remember that. You can use this website and resize it anytime whenever you require it. Okay, so guys, remember it. Now here comes to our key role. So everything is done. The key cell, or else you can see the key code where we are going to generate different prompts out here. So this is the key code. Let's run it. I'll just tell you then. It will take time to run. By the time you can see here, image is equals to pipe. So in this particular pipe, whatever we have given, prompt we have given. So I have written a small basic prompt. Nature view. Beach is equals to beside a house with less. Yeah, we have written a prompt. Nature view, beach and beside a house with trees in front of house looking attractive. So this is just a normal prompt which I have typed. If you want some other attractive prompts, right? As I told you all earlier, you can ask with Hugging Chat or else Chat GPT, or else you can even ask with your Google Bard, anything of your choice. And when it comes to image is equals to initial image. As we have taken the initial image of a nature view, right? We have resized it and we have updated that image. We are giving it as a reference image to use at the background. And control image is equals to condition image. Width we have mentioned 768, height is 768, so the QR code should be of this much width and height. And gradient scale is 10. So gradient scale and control net conditioning scale, you can play with it. You will get different images out with it. Okay, you can see here the image is already generated here. And generator is equals to generator, strength is equals to 0.9. So it's done, right? Number of steps I have given here, and based on those, based on the image which we have sent in, that you can see these colors are more. Based on that, it has generated this particular image, attractive image. You can use some other images also, and based on that also you can work with it. Like for example, I already have a image previously which I have done it. So let me just use that. So this image I am using now. Crop to, let me just show you all. This image also I have just resized it. So this image I have resized it to the size which we want. So I'll just take it again, copy the path. So I'll just change the image path here at the initial image. So let me run this, and now here I'll rerun it. Now it's taking the step. Normally you can rerun without changing the image also. It will give you different QR code images. You can select anything of your choice. But if you use a proper colored images like this high colored images, so there is a high chance that the image will look more attractive. You can use this one, water and everything is there, and the prompt also matters. You can write a proper prompt. So based on that we can get it. Let us see, like normally I scan it with my phone. Normally I scan it with my phone and it was working when I scanned it with my phone. You guys also can give a try. I don't think any websites are there to scan the QR code. Let us just give a small try. Online QR code from image. Let's search this. So can we get any online QR codes? Okay, this one, let us try out from this. No, this was giving an error, I guess. Let's try out with different one. Okay, let's try with this one. So you can see here the image is also generated now. Now what we can do, I'll just save the image as downloaded 6, let it to be, and here from here I'll directly take it and upload it. No, it's not uploaded. Okay, let me just select the image, downloaded 6, right? Cannot scan the QR code. Okay, it's not working, but let me just on my camera once and I'll show you all with my phone. So if you guys see, you can see this is my phone, right? Yeah, I hope the phone is visible to the camera. Let me go to Lens, Google Lens. So I'll just go back to the this one. Yeah, was able to scan. Yeah, also it was able to scan, I guess. Yeah. So guys, for me it's able to scan. You guys can have a look on it, but for me it's able to scan and I'm able to open my YouTube channel also out here. You can have a look on it. So it's working for me. So if you see here also it's there. Yeah, you can see here. You can see here it's able to open out in my phone. My YouTube channel, it is opening out. You can see here. You can scan it out and you can have a look on it. Try to use different prompts and different images. Here only these image you have to change, and the QR code image you don't need to change. Once if you are updated, it's enough. In a sense, like when you have created, this is my QR code, you can update your custom image and you can use it out. Okay, I mean custom link, and you can generate a QR code out of it and upload that image. Then later, I hope you got the step. Prompting plays a key role, and your this initial image. You can play with the guidance scale and even control-led conditioning. Based on that, the image, I mean say image, this will get increased. Scaling based on the transparency, it will be getting increased, and also it will increase the background image clarity and everything. You can play with that, but and make sure that don't give it more. If you give it more, then it will be difficult to scan the image, QR image, because the QR image will become invisible and you will be able to see only the image which you are expecting, the AI image more. That time the lens will not be able to solve it. Okay, you're getting my point. So guys, that's all for today's video. Do like, share and subscribe the channel and on the bell notification. Thank you all.